What's going on, guys and gals up in YouTube? It's your boy Chilla with Q10. We back at it again. And guess what? Today, that's right, we got another computer build we're going to be doing. It's going to be based, of course, of the AMD platform. I'm just really impressed with the way AMD has come about with their new CPUs, the Ryzen. And for price to performance, it's very hard to beat. Especially, coming from a long-time Intel user. AMD has always been lagging behind, whether it's in the video cards or with the Radeons or in their CPUs. But they have really, really taken hold of this market share right now, and they are booming. And that's because their processors versus Intel's price to performance wise, you just can't beat it. I mean, I'm really impressed with what AMD is doing. I'm looking forward to their future architectures and processors coming out. I mean, just for the price, you can't beat it. And sound like a broken record, but that's just the truth. So today we're going to be doing a build for a good friend, good family friend. She is a graphics artist. So I'll be putting links in the description below to her website and her Facebook and Instagram and all that. So you can check her out if you need any graphics design arts for your website, for your Facebook page or anything. She does an excellent job. So today we're going to be building her a computer that is capable of running like the Adobe Photoshop and other programs that she needs to get her to do her graphics designing. And she's also an avid gamer, so we wanted to build her something that can also game at 1440p is what she was looking at for the monitor wise. So I wanted to get her something to where she could actually put everything at ultra settings on most games and still be able to get 60 frames per second, or above. So that's what we're going to be building today. And of course, as I mentioned, the monitor, this is the one we're going to be going with. It's the AOC. It's the 27-inch curved gaming monitor, and it's pretty nice. It's got pretty good reviews on it. So this is the one we're going to be pairing with the gaming / workstation computer. So we're going to go ahead and take it down, just go over the components real quick and show you what we're working with, and we'll get to the build. All right, so the first thing we're going to be looking at is the motherboard. And for the motherboard, I have chosen the Gigabyte Aurora Pro Wi-Fi B450. And I know I can hear you saying, well, why not choose the X570 or even the X470? Well, first of all, to stay within budget, of course, because people do have a budget on the building their computers. But for what she's really needing the computer for, this motherboard will do an excellent job. With the BIOS upgrades, it can run the Ryzen 3rd gens, which I'm going to get to in a minute, the CPU we chosen. And just for the price and what you get in most of the Gigabyte motherboards is really excellent. And this the B450 is a pretty good platform, and it can handle all the way up to the 3950X. So she's not going to be overclocking it. But this board is very capable of doing some overclocking. But it has everything we're going to need here for the build. It has a 12-volt RGB controller pin, and then a regular D-LED LED also. So, and then later on, we're going to be putting in some RGB strips, and we're going to be utilizing that D-LED, the 5-volt, for that. And I'm actually waiting on that part to come in, so it should be in today. So I'll be putting it in there. It might not be in the build right now, but I'll be putting it in the video as soon as it comes in and hooking it up. But this platform right here, the B450, is good enough for what she needs. And the X570s, the chipset has the fans, and they can get kind of whiny and pretty loud. Some people like silent computers, so this is the motherboard we're going to be going with. And I think it's a pretty good one. For the price. For the price, it's pretty good. And so, next, we have the CPU that we're going to be using in the build. That is going to be the 3700X. It's 8 core, 16 thread processor, and this is plenty enough power for gaming and plenty enough power to do some mid-range workstation stuff like video editing, Photoshop editing, stuff like that. Mainly what she's going to be using it for, and excellent for gaming. So this is the processor we're going to be going with. As far as the memory, we're going to be going with the Corsair RGB Pro. Give us some nice RGB lighting. 16 gigs, 3200 megahertz speed, CL16, so it's some pretty good, reliable RAM. For the boot drive, I usually go with the 256 NVMe, but they were completely out of stock. So I just bumped it up, doubled it, and got the 512 gig inland for the boot drive. And it's going to be plenty. Going to be plenty for that. For hard drive capacity, storage, and put the games on, I went with the Seagate FireCuda 7200 RPM. This is a hybrid hard drive, and it's excellent for gaming, and for the price, I mean, you can't beat it, you know. Of course, it's not a SSD, but to save some money, of course, and to get enough storage, these hard drives are pretty good for gaming. And we have this monstrosity of a video card. So for the video card, I have chosen the PowerColor 5700 XT, the Red Devil. This thing is huge. But for 1440 gaming, you can't beat it at all. This thing will run most of your AAA titles, high to ultra, 60 frames per second or more. This is one of the better 5700 XTs as far as cooling and the heatsink and performance wise. You just can't beat it. Very nice graphics card. So there's the graphics card. I did not opt to get a third party or an aftermarket cooler, so we're just going to be going with the Wraith Prism that comes with the 3700X. It's going to be enough cooling for her. Like I said, we're not going to be overclocking the CPU anyway, so this will be plenty enough, and just, you know, to save some money for the build and budget it in there. And like I said before in other builds, they're pretty good coolers, and they do an excellent job. And they look good, you know, we got the RGB lighting and everything, so this is what we're going to be going with for the cooler. And for the power supply, I've chosen the EVGA 750G Plus. There's going to be enough power. You know, these EVGAs come with a 10-year warranty. They're excellent power supplies. It's going to be plenty enough power to run the video card and everything. And also, if you wanted to upgrade in the future, you know, when they come out with the new Navis, video cards require more power. Or, you know, once the 2080 Ti's come down in price, you know, it's going to have enough power to upgrade. And the case we're going to be putting in is the Coolmaster H500. It's a very capable case, nice and big, nice tempered glass on the side. It's got plenty of room to work in. Two 200 millimeter fans in the front. It's got space to put another 200 at the top. Very excellent case, very capable of upgrades, stuff like that. Like I said, there's plenty of working room in there. So that's the case I'm going to be putting in. It's going to be a really nice setup once it's done. Well, guys, another good build done. I think Sasha is going to be happy. She's going to have plenty of power to do the gaming, and plenty of power to get her work done with her graphics designing. And like I said, I'm going to put some links down below. So if you have any type of work you need done, website design, graphic designs on websites, graphic design on your Facebook account, or graphics design for Instagram, or anything like that, you can hit up Sasha, and I'll put some links down below. And go ahead and support her, man. But yeah, the build came out real nice, real clean. As you can see, got the LED strips. It came in. It's gonna be a really nice gaming PC slash workstation, and that's what you needed it for. So let me know what you think, though. Let me know what you think about the choice of going with the B450 instead of an X570. And why would you have made that choice over the B450? Besides the fact that, yeah, it has Generation 4 PCIe, but not really losing much here with the PCIe. So, alright YouTube, it's your boy chilling with Q10. Been another great computer build. I'll see you when I see you. Peace. If you like what you just saw, consider hitting that subscribe button for more great content.